everybody, and welcome back to the Rising Legends, our first ever D&D campaign. I, of course, am Kyne's most beloved overlord, and we're going to go extraordinary deal with Fiend. With me, I'm joined by the flamboyant flyer fellow guy 98.
降臨満を持して
The Crimson Advisor, Kyoryu Crimson.
Yes, it is I have returned. The great Nix.
Our Spirit King Hiiro.
Who's not gonna be able to deal with the fact that Ulti's not here because of the
We'll get to that. We'll get to that. Yeah. And finally, our wonderful DM, Markus.
Grapefruit.
Panic!
Anyway.
Punchlines only.
Anyway, now then, before we continue, we gotta get serious for a moment, people. For the time being, Ulti will not be joining us for the Rising Legends for the next few weeks. Main reason is because of, you guessed it, the coronavirus. Her school closing late, and well, she needs to focus on studying, and she won't have time to do this. It's meaning for the time being, her character will be played like an NPC. However, should she return sooner than that, she's more than welcome to join back in.
That will actually be the case regardless of when that happens. What I told her we'll do is I will run the character as an NPC like Erky Timbers here that you guys have. That means, so you guys are aware, I use Erky to heal when he needs to, so that's but I don't ever have him solve a puzzle, check for traps, do anything that would be proactive. He's there to help because he's someone you gathered along the way. I'll run Ulti the same way, so if you, as a party, want to suggest she do something, check for traps, do whatever, I will do that, but I am not going to actively do stuff because I have knowledge of where traps are and things like that of that nature, and it's not fair for me to run her that way. Just so you're aware. But if it happens that this campaign, meaning the Sunless Citadel, there will be, the way we're going to do this is there are multiple campaigns available to take you up continuing levels past this one. So after this campaign is over, I will narratively write her out. Basically, she will leave for a reason to go off away from the party. And if at some point she comes back, whatever level you are, I will help her level up her character sheet. And we will narratively reintroduce her. So that's how that will happen. I'm definitely going to miss her as a player, but that kind of stuff happens in D&D games. I did mention to DLBot earlier, if there is, after this campaign, another player, I don't really want to go past 5 or 6 players at max. If there's another person you guys, as a group, which side you want to bring into the game, at that point, just let me know, and we will we'll add a player at a good point, which would be starting after the Sunless Citadel. So that's how we're going to handle it. I think it's fair, and it leaves it open for Ulti to come back. If things change for her, then we'll definitely welcome her back with open arms to play the game with us. So.
All right, but that's basically the current situation for the time being. Anyway, we wasted enough time as is. So, would our DM care to give the recap to the audience? What happened next? Also, can we get some music played?
I believe do we not have music playing?
Nope.
Oh, we don't.
Yeah.
There we go.
I just need to figure out where on the map we were.
That'd be all right. So the party has, on the behest of Carowin Hercule, has entered the Sunless Citadel, sunken beneath the ground, and attempting to look for her children who were part of an adventuring party, lost it seems, lost when they went and delved into the Citadel on their own. In the meantime, they met Yustral, the Kobold Chieftain, and Meepo, the guardian of Calcrix, the White Dragon. White Dragon had been stolen. Yustral sent them on a quest to recover their pet stolen by goblins. The team did that, entered the goblin area of the Citadel, at least to a point, to where they found Calcrix, recovered, brought back, and as a treasure, as a reward, they requested a key that they had a hunch correctly fit a dragon-headed door that they could not enter earlier in the Citadel. The group then explored the what was behind that door, taking them through solving a riddle, taking them through to a room with a sarcophagus and a very annoying imp. The imp turned invisible and taunted them a little bit, and the paladin that we call Gears used his divine sense to discern the location of this invisible imp and proceeded to shish kebab him with a javelin. The party decided that the sarcophagus being locked down was probably locked down for a reason, and they left this hallway and have now continued back on their mainline quest to recover either the signet rings of these children or return them back to Carowin in Oakhurst. We left off, the party had started to move back in, had already been down this hallway with Caltrops before, and since they'd been gone a little bit, the goblins had become aware that their entrance was no longer guarded and restocked 2 archers behind a short wall, and they're in the hallway. We have rolled initiative, I do believe.
Yeah.
We have.
Yeah, that's the last thing we did.
That's the last thing we did, and that's where we leave off. And I do believe that is the order, and it is our Dragonborn Wizard's turn to start us out. Now we're in combat. So this music has to stop, and this music has to start.
And there we go. Got it set up properly.
Fight music.
Fight music, yeah!
Fight music. What you gonna do?
Okay. So, seeing as I can't really get too close right now, I think the only thing I can think of right now is probably magic missiling the one on the left.
Well, then by all means, magic missile away.
Magic missile.
All right. I believe, don't you shoot, isn't it 2 or 3 of them?
Let me see.
I believe it is multiple, but I could be that maybe based on level, so.
It's I'm pretty sure it is based on level. Let me check real quick.
Also, nice choice in GIF.
That actually took time to find.
I'm peeking. 3.
Okay, so I do shoot 3? Okay.
Yep.
Let me go back to my core real quick and do 2 more. 1. And then 2.
That is plenty to, take that goblin out. Heard. Anything else you wish to do on your turn?
Nothing else I can really think of.
Or can do. All right, well then we're moving on.
Yep.
By the way, at this point, Nemia is no longer partically inspired, so we'll remove that. All right. Our faithful bard. What you got? 1 goblin over the wall there.
Alright. I will cast I will try out my new spell, Cloud of Daggers, on the one on the right. So
All right. So Cloud of Daggers. What's the radius on Cloud of Daggers? Does it say? I may have you retcon that because I feel like it may be big enough that it's going to hurt your party too.
Oh,
Yeah, because look at the feet right below the 4 damage. By the way.
Yeah.
I think that's range, but we'll see. Here's your cloud of dagger. 15-foot cube, which is
So even if you set it on him, it wouldn't hit any of us. Actually.
So no, so
Ow.
it would if you set it on him just there, it would not. So I'm gonna look back in your sheet because let me see if how that actually works.
Feels weird doing this all.
Of daggers. Oh, hold on one sec. Let me get there. I'm actually in your sheet right now. 5 on each side. Centered. 5 feet. I was looking at
5
Thunderwave.
feet on, yeah, 5 feet on each side.
So yeah, so it's just his square. That's good. Concentration. 44 slashing damage when there's a sphere. And for the first time,
Flutter's damage is 1.
Yeah, I noticed. I rolled that ones. Damn it.
first time when okay, so but on its turn it will take that when it begins its turn there too. We will have you re-roll that to do an additional, which is if it makes it to its turn. But
All right.
right now, yeah, that's a what a rough roll, man. Sorry.
First one of the campaign.
The thing was, my first roll was like kind of rough. Then I rolled the next 2, and I'm like, oh, okay, that makes up for it.
Yeah.
Go,
All right.
dice roll!
Of course. Anyway.
All right. The Dark Rogue, what you gonna do?
I'm going to shoot my short bow. Let me find the character sheet. Aim for a nice wee spot on
Also-
the wee Bam's heat.
Also, oh, I missed!
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Does a 14 hit his AC?
14 does not hit.
Ah!
Oof.
And unfortunately,
Wait.
yeah. What you got?
Nah, I was just checking to see if I had an ally within 5 feet, but nope. No.
All right. It's
But
time for
as
the.
a
You got something as a bonus action?
Yep.
Yep.
As a bonus action on my turn, just in case anything does happen, I'm going to take the disengage action.
You don't have to. You're not within 5 feet.
Yes, but what I plan on doing is moving past him and going behind him.
You can do that. No, you cannot unless you want to take caltrip damage. You can only move half distance. You can try it. You can always roll.
Acrobatics, I believe.
No, I believe it's a dex check. So 1 second. Let me make sure I'm correct.
What,
So
dexterity?
on a caltrip, if you don't move half speed, every 5 foot square you must make a DC 15 dexterity saving throw, or stop moving and take 1 piercing damage.
Okay,
You know
so
what? You can't do that anyway. If you move through another player, that's considered half speed anyway, which is you're gonna have to move through at least 2 players. So that's really probably not an option.
Okay then.
Okay, question. Can I try getting close to one of the goblins using one of my smites?
You can move there. That's this would be worth going through Urki would be worth 10 feet of movement because it's half speed here. That would be 5, which is 15. That's half your movement. So yes, you could
All right,
actually engage in a hand-to-hand with.
Alright then. I'm gonna try going for one of the smites.
Wait, you have to, the smites, I believe you have to make a melee attack, and the smite goes off if you make the attack.
Oh.
So, yeah, now, yeah, go ahead.
Okay, so go for one of the smites?
You can pop the smite into, local. I believe the smite tells you what it is it not? Which one are you trying to do?
Searing smite.
Okay. Now, I will, since this is, you guys are just now into this level, I will let you know. So that searing smite there that you have is going to cost you a spell slot, just so you're aware. So you will have one remaining.
Yeah.
If you do that. Until a long rest.
What do you think, guys? Should I save it or?
I'd save it, honestly.
Yeah,
Let's
so
see
would
the
I.
All right.
Like
Then I'll go for one of the let's go with the long sword or slash. Then is that applicable?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Go with the two-handed long sword.
So you drop in your shield.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And
Oh no!
Oh!
Oh no!
Oh.
what's wrong?
Do you remember those cards that we started using?
Critical fail.
Oh no!
You rolled a nat 1.
And what happened?
It's a 6,
Right.
but one of the rolls was a nat 1 because
Let's
it's
see what we got.
1d20 plus 3.
It is a slashing attack, twisted ankle. Well, your speed is reduced to 15 feet until you finish a short rest.
Ooh.
Kind of
So, you
kind
hurt
of
your.
convenient that you got a thing that makes you have to do a short rest because one of my abilities that I might want to use soon.
Yeah,
All
so...
right. So,
Oh, I missed.
this goblin I can remove from the turn order. This goblin, though, okay. Flutter, would you roll 4d4?
Uh-oh.
Okay.
It's gonna need to take some damage. You know what? It won't matter. It won't matter. Even if he's got 3, even if you rolled all 3, he's gone.
Oh, okay.
Even if you rolled all 1s, he's still gone. So that worked out. Started his turn. The end of his starting his turn there. So
Right.
we are now out of combat.
The porcupine of daggers.
So
Well, that was unexpected. Before we continue, I now realize that we should most likely go back and lock that tomb. Otherwise, I most likely will face the possibility that he has some, how should I put it, less intelligent individuals who would try to unlock the sarcophagus.
Wait, didn't we lock it after we left it?
nope.
No, I didn't do that.
No, we didn't.
Nope. No one told me. No one said. I was very careful to listen for it. No one said that they locked the door behind them.
We should go back and do that real quick.
So I will. If you want to say you'll do it to not worry about everyone walking back, there's nothing between you. You'll have to pass through the kobold room, but they're grateful to you guys. They're giving you fair passage back and forth through that one room.
Okay, then
They'd
we'll
have a
just do that.
they'd have a problem. They'd have a problem if you continued to go like into their area, but passing through the one room, they're not having a problem with that at all.
All right,
So.
then. Let's make it so.
We will say that someone went back and locked the door to the dragon room, so that room is now locked tight as it was when you found it. So
And kaboosh!
all right.
Here we go.
All right, so where to, folks?
Okay.
Let's move forward.
I will remind you if you are going to check for traps or if you are going to sneak or use stealth, you need to tell me before you move because there are maybe things that are in place that weren't before.
I suggest that our rogue check for traps.
I'm moving
Where at?
through slowly, just so I don't get hit. Kill drops.
Yep.
And head over here. See.
This
we'll
door is actually still a little bit open.
Oh, okay.
and before I go in, I'm going to stealth.
Okay. Go ahead and move into the door, and I will have you make stealth checks as appropriate.
Just give me a second. I'm just going to put up the sheet. It's ready for the roll.
So go ahead and move 10 feet into the door, so you know what you're looking at. All right. Now, where are you going to move to? You're stealthed. You have 30 feet of movement, so go ahead and let me know where you're going to go to.
5, 10. We go here. For a second, not on select.
There you go. Okay. Move to there and make a stealth check, please.
Come on.
Yeah, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to roll it twice. So you see this goblin here peeking around the corner. Can you see it from your lighting?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Goblin does not see you. You're very confident the goblin does not see you, so you can go back and tell your crew, or you can take an action.
Don't think I can take him on myself just yet.
How's that background noise? On who then was that? Was that Scotty's?
No.
No, that's mine. My mom's having to deal with my nephew. At least my door's closed.
Wait, hold on. Scotty, I thought you were gonna try and take him on yourself.
No, he said
No,
he
I
didn't
said
think you. I'm
Oh.
going to move the goblins out of the way that are dead here. It also helps me keep track of your XP later. There we go.
Alright.
From what I can see from the other room, we have one goblin. Well, from what I can see.
Yeah. So,
Hey.
Hmm.
Gears, is your foot alright? It's a bit
I-
twisted.
I believe I may have twisted it by accident.
oof.
Ooh.
So, what's the plan? I only saw, from what I could see, one goblin. Right, then we can take the room.
We should attempt to take it. I believe we should attempt to take it out stealthily.
Yeah.
The less attention that we garner, the better.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, we
quieter
can
part,
take
I
it.
don't think the easier it'll
I
be.
can take out stealthily, but whether or not other allies are nearby that might see me take it out is another thing, because I can't see that far.
Right.
Very well. We will go with you. And provide, I believe the term is backup, in case when you stealthily kill said goblin, that more show up.
Yeah, and obviously, even though I'm moving right up to the tiles right next to Scotty, I obviously am technically moving through the caltrops slowly. I'm just doing that so I don't have to go through each individual square.
I'm gonna go in.
And would our bard care to move, please?
That's where I was.
Here, I'll let you move in a little more so I can slightly.
I stay there for now till they come in.
That's why I'm gonna stay back here, around the corner.
And I'm okay with basically you're waiting for gears to keep pace with you. You're not in combat, but in combat, don't forget you are moving at a 15 foot per turn right now until you take a short rest.
Right.
Yeah.
So,
Wrong way there, Bard. It's the bottom door in that room you guys were in.
for me to get a clear shot at him, I'm going
There
to
you go.
move out.
And they're gonna. I will move.
Ah.
Oh no!
Yeah, I saw that, but yeah.
Oh, you
What
saw that.
happened?
Oh, you saw that on television too, didn't you?
Yeah. Something in another server that we saw. But anyway.
Basically, Lee CW shows are getting shut down due to the coronavirus.
Mhm. Yeah. Anyway,
Yeah.
back on track.
Right. And we're walking. Now then,
Since I can see this goblin in my light, would I be able to take a pot shot him with my shot
I
bow?
will let you take a. Yep, you will. You were hidden from the stealth. Actually, you just move back. Roll another stealth check.
Okay, coming right up. There's. Oof.
Hopefully he rolls slow.
oh,
Ooh.
Oh.
The
Okay,
goblin.
so that's
The goblin
that.
sees you, and you see the goblin. I will let you take one shot before the goblin takes an action that he is going to take.
They
Short
both basically
bow,
just looked
frame it.
at each
Yep.
other. It's like, oh,
you got one shot, Scotty. Make it count.
make it count.
Mhm.
Oof.
That's a miss. It goes flying over the goblin, and he bolts out the door.
Ah!
Oh, you little bugger.
I believe that.
All right.
Nix, I do believe that you missed.
Wait to state the obvious, Captain.
All right. So what do you guys? He fled quickly out the door.
I do not understand why you call me a captain. I do not have the rank of that. Or such like
It's
that.
a figure of speech, Gearbox.
Well, since he's not since the goblin's not here anymore, we should probably just slowly try to follow after the thing and see where it went. See if we can head it off before it gets to anybody else.
Right.
He's gonna do
Then
this.
move up to this door here and check for traps.
Okay. Roll a perception check, please.
Dad, you forgot our other rogue.
Yeah.
Didn't.
Oh,
Yeah, there we go.
There we go.
There we are.
I'm blending with that today.
You don't
That's
see
a nat
any
one.
traps. You barely see the door.
Okay. Then I recommend
Guys,
that Namia check for traps.
And that is what I'm talking about. You may definitely suggest that, and I will have her do it. And she's checking for traps.
Please. Yeah.
No, notices no traps on the door.
With a stealth check.
Okay, proceeding into the next room.
Should we proceed?
Do this.
Yeah. Yes.
All right then. Blair, you take the lead. You're the leader. All right, fine. I'll do it. Huh? Nothing in here.
Guys, obviously following.
Smells like
That
elf
is the
pudding.
elf pudding. Yep.
That's the elf pudding room. Oh God!
Oh, not again.
Not this shit.
I do not understand. It does not
Checking.
smell that bad. Then again, I would not know. I do not smell.
All right. There's another door on the other side.
Nix is going to try and be useful.
I
Perception check on the door.
yes.
Please do.
By all means. All right. You don't notice any traps.
Alright.
So how do we want to go in? And there's most likely goblins on the other side.
I mean,
We put the big wall in front.
I assume by big wall you mean me, which is an insult, I believe, and I do not take kindly to that.
It's not an insult. Everything we say to you, you think is an insult, Gearbox.
It is hard to tell. Hell with you.
You are big enough that somebody can, hide behind you and you can absorb damage.
Fair enough. I shall take the lead then.
alright.
I'll fall right in behind you.
And then I'll fall right behind him, just to make sure we have
As
at least somewhat.
as suspected.
Here, I'll go forward over here. As we expected.
And
Waiting for the DM to call for
There-
initiative.
there are 3 goblins at the end of this hall.
Oh, okay. I only see 2 at the moment because of the way the lighting is.
Okay, there are 3. I mean, it's you'll see them soon enough. And did I cover someone up?
I don't think you did.
No.
And that means the bard's under somebody.
Wait,
Oop.
Oh. Whoop.
not under
All
me.
right, roll for initiative.
All right.
All right.
And hold on, it's
Action.
up. Make sure you got your token clicked first, please.
All right, action time, boys.
Click the token. And then.
Ooh.
Ah, come on! I'm back to my normal standard!
Ah!
Well, it's
Let's see here. Okay, and will Scotty steal my thunder?
oh man.
Ugh, they're doing worse than me!
What did I roll?
Erky's going dead
No,
last.
you haven't.
Not yet.
No.
Oh, that's just not
Then
fair!
That's funny.
I call hacks!
And
I'm just gonna roll individual initiative for these 3 since there's 3 of them.
Right.
All right, and
Okay, just
let's do.
There we go.
And there's our turn order.
Okay.
Goblin's got a nice block after the first 2. So, Nixie, it's your go, Speedy McSpeedster.
I don't think
Okay.
I don't think he's a speedster. He's not the fastest man alive. What the hell?
so 5 feet, 10 feet, 15 feet, 20 feet, 25 feet, 30 feet.
There
Screw the bow, melee.
Ah.
Okay, take your
Come
shot.
on, rapier.
Not.
That is a hit. And roll your damage.
Is that a motherfucking JoJo reference?
Yes,
that
it
was-
is.
That was a great hit, actually.
You got him?
Yeah, he drops immediately.
Bonus action,
Yep.
dodge action, meaning those guys have disadvantage on attacking me. For the start of my next turn.
Okay.
All right. Okay, so how far can?
You can move to about, I think, here, or I think, depending on how you move, here.
So my best shot is either using the javelin or one of the smites. What
It
should
might be best just using the javelin, because you're a straight shot to one of the goblins.
Fair enough.
Right there.
So here. That's as far as I could go.
Yes. You can move 15 feet at a time right now until we obviously take a short rest, which I
Alright,
would
then.
recommend because of one of my abilities.
Well, then I'm gonna try using the javelin. Oh, son of a!
Oh!
Not again. Ugh.
Again? Seriously?
Time to deal it out.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, god damn it. Alright, what's this one?
It does affect you. You don't have shoes, so this one is a wash. This one's like they have things like this one is just awkward.
You
You just lose your fucking shoes.
Your stuff's integrated, so it can't come off. So you're good.
Yeah,
okay,
you're good.
okay. You want to know what the funny thing is, guys? I didn't use that joke on
What?
people a lot. So it's
Wow.
really ironic it came back to bite me.
Oh, DLBot, trust me, it should come back to bite me because The shoes we wear at work don't have laces on them, yet everybody in my work always falls for the shoelaces are untied joke.
How?
How?
What
Because
that
they're
shit?
stupid.
The
They are
ring!
stupid.
I can't believe it fell for the other stick in the book! What a doof! What's with
I
you,
believe
man?
that
Come
hits you for 3 slashing there,
on.
Nix.
Ooh. Yikes.
Yes. That does hit me for 3 slashing
How
damage.
do
And
you...
this goblin sees the big boy and comes up and is going to try to attack.
Alright. Alright, Shorty, bring it.
14 misses you. I'm confident with your 19 AC. So, and
Yes, he does miss.
he's going to move back here, taking the disengage action, so you can't opportunity attack, and move back 1 space next to his friend. Bard time.
All right. So. Range. Which I believe I am. So. I will. Use my rapier to attack the goblin in front of me.
Have you moved? I haven't seen you move.
Let's see.
You have movement to get to.
Oh, whoops.
Whoopsies.
I was clicking. I wasn't even clicking on my character sheet.
Also,
Yep.
Or my character token.
And that is definitely a hit, so roll your damage.
still
Okay.
think you should have gone on with Eagle Montoya,
Oh, a palatable hit. Boom. That one drops.
Nice.
All right. You guys are batting cleanup. We've got our dragon board. Oh, did you want to do anything bonus action? You have your bardic inspiration if you want to use it on somebody. You should have your. I believe you have. I don't know how many you have left, but
I have 2 left.
okay. Or you can save them and wait. There's 1 goblin left.
I'd say save it.
Yeah, I'll save
There's
it.
only 1 left. Like, there's no point using it.
Right.
I'm thinking because the only major thing because I can't really get over to that goblin. There's no real way I'm getting over to that goblin.
You got what, a 30 feet?
Yeah. So even if I moved, I'd be right next to Scotty. Or
6. Yeah, and 6 gets you. Yeah, you get about here if you go diagonal. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep, you're correct.
yeah,
You cannot get in melee range of that goblin.
I'm just gonna go to at least here, and that's where I'm gonna stop for now.
Okay. All right. It is Mia's turn. She will move here, and take a short bow attack on the remaining goblin. That is definitely a hit. However, I do believe because there is a ally within 5 feet
Yeah.
of the target, so that's sneak attack, so it will be a 1d6 additional. And that is enough. The goblin is down, and I will move them off for the same reason, because it helps me with
Clear the board.
XP later.
Right.
There we go. All right, we are effectively then again
I believe the term for this is,
out of combat.
I believe, deja vu.
Of course.
So let's see.
So you have door here,
Oh,
door here. This is the door. If you do remember, this is the door that had the treasure room in it with Caltrix.
Right.
The doors you have not gone into so far are this one, this one, this one, and the one at the end of the hall.
I believe we should try this one first. But of course, it should be checked for traps since we have not.
Then would Gears please move out of the way?
Yeah.
Going to scan the door for some traps up and down, and let's see. Perception check.
There's no traps on that door. You're fairly confident.
Okay.
Alright.
Going. Is the door open?
The door's not locked.
Ah.
Going to go in.
Let us go in then.
Okay.
No threats yet.
This
You guys move up a little bit.
you see an empty hallway going up, and
I'll just have to go up to here then to at least get into there.
Curious. It seems as if both doors lead to the same area.
Would you like to go back and search the other doors, or would you like to pursue?
We should at least check to see if my theory is correct.
What theory that is?
That both these doors connect to the same area.
well, yeah, it's
Well,
you
wait,
can
these-
tell pretty obviously they do because it's the same
Oh,
distance.
well, never mind then. Okay.
That's worse than the pool incident.
Where you basically made soup.
Yeah, well, at least I didn't check a door that clearly connects to the other side.
Well, how am I supposed to know how this works? This place is a goddamn labyrinth. Anyway,
And magic there.
Of course.
God damn it.
I knew someone would do that. Okay, I suggest that we check the other doors before entering back here.
The doors in the room you just came in? Yeah.
Yeah.
The other two doors, basically.
Mhm.
Two doors, because obviously we already know this door.
Clearly, this one has no traps.
As you open the door without checking for traps,
What?
it opens
What?
and nothing happens.
You
Son of a bitch! You son of a bitch!
So door to the
Okay.
south
Okay.
and door to the west.
Okay. Let's. We should check this one next.
Yeah, let's check that.
Yeah, let me check for traps before you start opening doors again, dears.
Yeah, the door! Don't open the door again!
Oh.
You don't notice any traps.
May I suggest that the Mia check for traps?
Yeah.
Yeah,
We don't-
I'd like a second opinion on this door.
Can I get a second opinion?
Yeah, can we get a second opinion on this?
Pretty sure she's like, I don't know what you're talking about. This door's not trapped.
All right then. Let's take a look inside. Then is the door locked?
Is the door?
Door opens.
All right then.
Okay.
And
Like, go
there
in.
is nothing.
Inside, you see the stench of garbage. And carrion here are evidence of years of use by unsanitary tenants. The tattered hides stretched on frames form 6 unstable hammocks around a much-used fire pit. Battered cooking equipment is mixed indiscriminately with broken or worn arms and armor.
I believe the term is for this place is unsanitary.
I
Yeah.
believe the term for this is a traditional Scottish home.
By the way, we need Urki and Namia in here.
Mhm.
There is a door here. I will move them, and then of course the other
We
only
sh-
door is the one out.
We should, of course, check this door as well.
Of course.
I'm gonna poke the door with a stick. Can I get a crit?
Definitely no traps on that door.
Alright then.
Why is it every time I poke someone with a stick I get a crit? Happened in a session last week. I poked a rogue with a stick and I killed him.
Funny.
Is the door locked?
The door is not locked.
Then let's see what's inside.
Yes.
Uh-huh.
Another room.
It's an empty room.
Again with this shit.
Doors, and more doors.
Welcome to the Door Emporium. We sell you doors at cheap prices. It only costs you an arm.
Next.
And maybe you're like,
Nix, you know what to
Welcome
do.
to Dora's Doraporium.
Ah ha 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 ha! You're very funny. Anyway, wait, drop check, please.
You guys are Dora Explorers.
God.
Wow.
All right.
No.
Yeah.
No,
Ooh,
no,
ooh.
just no. No.
I can guess what you're gonna want to happen next. So
Yeah.
she's like, no, that door's. I don't know where you learned to check for traps, but that
You clearly suck at it.
And oh, good lord, there's another one.
there is a little empty hallway.
There's more.
Stop. First one through was Nick's. Hold on.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Bag it up. Bag it up.
What?
That's the first movement. Nope, not you. You're right there. You're right there. That's where you stop. Nope.
Okay.
Stop moving, Nix.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
Because
hold on.
there's doors at both ends. The other end of the 20-line corridor is closed door. However, it's a pit trap.
Ah!
So hold on.
Oh boy, how big is it?
Oh shit.
How big is it? Where is it?
There we go.
And technically, Flutter, you shouldn't have moved in, by the way.
Okay, I'm gonna say this right
Ah.
now.
Right there.
Oh!
Oh! Thank God it stopped!
All right. You fall 10 feet into this pit. It fortunately does not have any spikes or anything in it. So, Nyx takes 3 points of damage from the fall. And Flutter, I believe you are still out here unless you want to be in the pit.
Oh yeah.
I don't think you want to be in the pit.
No.
So, 10
Nyx,
feet, 10
are
feet
you-
down. You can drop a rope and pull him out, but this pit does extend 10 feet across. And it's wall to wall across here. So it's
Ah.
So in other words, we can't go any further.
unless you can find a way to cross 10 feet of pit.
And let's not. Nyx, are you all right?
You okay down there? Oh, okay. He needs help out.
Clearly.
I suggest we use rope to pull him out, and then we should go back the way we came, since we clearly cannot go
Let's
any
just say
further.
I hit something. I hit something on the way doing that shit.
Hmm.
What did he hit? I'm confused.
Oh, I think he hit the family jewels.
Oh.
He carries family jewels? I was not aware of. Where is that?
No.
What's their gold piece value?
Oh God.
You find family jewels worth 2 gold pieces each.
Somebody want to help me out here?
So yeah, this.
Yeah,
Someone,
push.
anybody want to maybe get him out of that pit?
So-
Who has the rope?
I think most of you. Does anyone? I don't know. Does anyone? I think. Does anyone have?
Do I have rope?
You will look in your items. You might. Hood lantern rations, suit of water skins. Yes. For sure, your other rogue has a rope. So no problem getting Nix out. You'll have to back up out of here and so he can get out. But that's not no issue getting someone out of a 10-foot deep pit.
Well, that was unexpected.
Let's go back the other way.
Wait. We should use this to our advantage. If we can barricade the door, we can use this place as a quick place to make a rest.
I mean, it could.
Short rest is about an hour. You can use if you have hit die available, you can roll them to recover anything you have that resolves after a short rest. That means Gears can take care of his ankle and will have his full movement back.
Which I also did recently discover.
Oh.
This.
But Oh, but wait, since we're doing the short recovery, I'm going to use one of my abilities.
Sure, half your wizard level right up. So you get to recover 1 first level hits. Yes,
Okay,
you can do that.
And since we're resting, I might as well use this ability to ensure we're safe.
Don't need it. That's for a long rest.
Oh,
You guys are all
damn
going
it.
to be awake during this time. No, it's fine. You used it last time when you guys long rested. So
Yeah.
it's a good thought. It's good to remember you have it because you'll need it for like long rest. It's a good thing.
Also,
I am going to roll a hit die for Mia because she's got 15 out of 20 hit points.
Of course.
I'm going to
And
expend
now
one of my
has
hit dice.
fully.
Nice.
You can just click the hit dice. It'll
What the
roll
hell?
for you. Make sure you drop the number though, and once you do it.
What happened?
What do you mean?
It feels like everyone else just suddenly left the game. It looks like everyone else just left the game suddenly.
Yeah, what the hell?
It looks like that for me too. Everyone refresh the game. That's a server problem on their side.
Activate!
Ooh, mine is just spinning too. Let's see. There we go. Loading.
You know what's funny? Of everyone in here, I actually was the lucky one, and I didn't have to refresh.
Okay.
Yeah, but
okay.
I don't see you in the game now either.
Really? Because I'm still in here.
You are to you. Everybody saw themselves in the game.
Yeah.
Oh, my connection currently got interrupted.
Let me just close.
So it didn't show up to you guys, but Mia rolled a 10, so she's fully up on hit points right now. So
Alright, let me quickly refresh just to make sure for everybody else that I'm back.
I see everybody back in now. Good.
All right.
Oh, well then, hold on. Stopped it before I tried to reload on me. Character sheet done because when I went to try to refresh, it obviously closes it automatically.
Okay, hang on. Let me just try and zoom out so that I can find where we are. Ah! Bingo! There we are!
I've just been I'm just restacking the icons on the left side so I don't have to deal with them being in the way. There we go. Okay, we're good.
Alright.
Just let me quickly zoom back in on the map.
Let me zoom in a little more.
And let me roll
And there we go! Bingo! We're good to go.
There we go, I just need to roll the hit die. Oh wait, did I roll?
I personally didn't have to because I didn't need to.
So, hit die, I've set it to D8. No whammies, no whammies, no whammies.
8.
So, that's 16 health. So, I've used one of them. There we go. I'll take away that symbol, so I use that when I'm at half health.
So you do know that this door is not trapped. You just came through it. So
Yeah.
and the one going out.
Now let's go back the way we came.
Yep.
There's probably just a dragon room. There were other doors there.
There's also this door that has not been looked at either.
Yeah, we have one. Yeah.
Let's just dragon room
All right,
first.
Nix, stop for a second. Oh shoot, hold on, because I refreshed. I have to open up all my shit closed. So give me a moment. Everything closed out, of course. My care the 2 NPCs and my other stuff. So give me a moment. Okay, There is Mia. Right, and that's there.
Ow. We're not far from level 3, but we still got a good bit to go. So I don't think we're gonna hit level 3 for a good little bit.
All right. Nix, as soon as you get within about 10 feet of that door,
Pitfall.
nope. You can hear a lot of voices on the other side.
Ooh.
You hear the sound. It sounds like it's a very busy, bustling, a lot of voices talking over each other. You can. It's plenty loud enough to hear within 10 feet of that door.
I'm going to make a perception hearing check to see if I can pick out any specifics in conversations.
All right, go ahead and roll a perception check for me. All right. You've heard enough of them in combat talking. You are fairly confident the language you're hearing on the other side, although unless you speak Goblin, you can't understand it. You are hearing Goblin voices on the other side of the door.
This really would help if I'd actually made the thing I was recently thinking about making instead of making one I did.
So
I should be able to kick this out a little easier.
Flutter, are you still with us?
Flutter.
I'm still. Well, I'm not at my room at the moment. I'm asking to unload the dish stuff. Sorry.
Because you look like you're hanging out in the restroom. Not the restroom. The room you took a rest. The restroom.
Right.
The restroom.
That's what I meant. It just. I heard it after I said it.
Yeah, and DLBot just going having fond memories of his porcelain throne. So, Gears. There's a lot of noise coming from behind that door, so I want to leave that for now because there might be a bit more in there than we can take.
Yeah.
Agreed.
Oh, I don't know. You said something about doors somewhere.
We've not checked any of the other doors, but doors that were in the when we were found the dragon.
Which room was that in?
This one.
Oh right. Okay.
Well,
Whoosh.
you end the neutral robots first.
I believe first we already know there aren't traps in there, right?
We don't know if they could set up traps when we do like the dragon.
Yeah, you know there weren't traps on the door prior, for sure.
Well then, we should probably check again just to be sure.
By all means. And you don't notice any traps. I will go ahead and do the second opinion roll that I anticipate.
Of course.
No, doesn't seem to be traps for her either.
Can I go in?
You may go in. Okay, you recognize the treasure room, mounted and stuffed animal heads on the wall. The nest around this side with that had been built by the dragon with stuff, all in it, like things.
Yeah.
There's basically a bunch of stuff in a pile behind the table where the dragon had nested, and then a door right here.
I believe that we should check this door, but of course check for traps.
Of course.
Also, where's the bard?
Still down in the restroom.
Jesus, is he still taking a leak? Told him before we left. You have an hour.
Flutter, can you see where you're at and move, or?
Ooh.
All right, let me go back. Where you guys are, real quick.
I can move you if you need to move to where the room is. I'll move you to the right room. Save you some time. There you go.
Yeah.
You are moved.
All right.
All right. Nix, you know what to do.
Yes, yes, I know, Gearbox.
You know, I know exactly what to call this episode. Knock, knock. Any traps home?
Like, hey, traps. Hello.
No traps on that door.
Is the door open?
The door does not seem to be locked.
Then let us see what's inside.
All right. That's hold on. Stop right there, Nix.
Oh no.
I'm stopping. I'm
You're
not moving.
very diligent about checking the doors for traps, but you guys have not really been checking for these, and you've seen a few of them already. So fall damage in this 10-foot pit.
Here.
That's 6 points, Nixie.
We literally can't go anywhere else. Like every other place we go to just seems to have a pit.
Wait, I got a better idea for title. Knock, knock. Pitfall. Knock, knock. Who's there?
There-
Pitfall.
There is, however, if you wanted to continue, you need to pull him out, and you guys can do that. So I'm gonna back up. Yeah, somebody. That's fine. So next you can move to where Rex was, or Flare was. So
There.
right. However, you do notice there's a 2-foot catwalk that you could make your way around the pit. One at a time. So there is a
It's not completely hopeless.
yes, you can get around this one.
We should at least attempt to try.
Yeah.
Actually, roll a perception check for me, Nix.
Give me a sec.
All right. When you were at the bottom of the pit, however, you did find a gold ring with an insert, a sapphire insert worth 25 gold pieces.
Okay.
So just happened to be someone who had fallen in before. It's not a signet ring. You'd recognize a signet ring because you knew what they would look like. So,
Oh. Okay. Hold on. Real quick.
Oh, goody, I'm gonna have to look up what the f***ing way of a ring is in D&D.
there we go. Sorry, I had unplugged. I had pulled my headphones out. I got technical. So what I was going to say is you fell into that pit first and took the damage. So up to you whether you want to pocket that, and if so, just put it in your inventory or note it somewhere on your sheet. Otherwise, I guess I will keep track of it on. If you want to give it to Namia to hold with the other stuff, I will put it in her list of things.
I'm just,
You were down there at the bottom of the pit. No one would have seen you pocket a gold ring.
I've wrote into my inventory. I was just looking for the weight.
You concerned about the weight of the ring?
Yeah, because because this character sheet tracks total weight.
Yeah, no, don't worry about that. I don't deal with encumbrance. It's a pain in the ass. As long as it's reasonable, I'm not gonna let you carry around like 5 kegs of oil or something stupid. But we're not gonna nickel and dime you on weight. This isn't Skyrim.
You seem to have bad luck falling into pit traps, Nix. Did you do something wrong?
I know, my list of pets, isn't it?
I do not understand. Was that a joke?
Yes.
Yes!
Ha 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 ha. Is that the correct reaction?
Yeah,
Oh god.
Alright, so what you guys gonna do? You can get around the pit if you wish to get around the pit now that you know.
Let's try and get around the pit.
Well, I can go scout ahead just in case,
You could do that, stealth it
up.
up.
Nowhere.
Good idea.
Well, where's the catwalk on what side?
You can just move straight through. I'll assume you're walking on the catwalk on the south side of the pit.
So before I go into the room, I'm going to stealth. Well,
Okay.
first things first, check the door.
Check it. Don't notice any traps.
Door open.
Door does open. You may go in, and this room, go ahead and move in. This room looks very much like the room you saw to the south earlier, where it was hammocks and a fire pit, and pretty much just stinky, garbagey, like some potentially like some kobolds had been stationed in here. But the room is currently empty.
Okay, so...
So that was a waste of time.
There is a door here to the south. I don't know if you can see it or not, but
Yeah,
let the scout do his work.
check it. You don't notice any traps on that door either?
Going to go in.
Okay. You recognize this room. This is the room that you, the second area past the caltrops with the archery range that had the goblin that ran away earlier.
Oh. So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to go out here,
Grab
through
a
the
cup.
pudding room.
Grab a cup of elf pudding and... Okay.
And
Yep.
so,
Hello!
So, Vix comes up out the door behind you.
Ah!
hello.
How did you...
It goes round in a circle.
It looped.
A secret passage? Curious.
No, it's not a secret passage, literally. You know the door we came in to get into that room with all the pillars?
Oh.
If we took the door to the north, we'd be in that area.
Huh.
If I had to assume something, I would say that these were living quarters.
Yeah.
Very smelly living quarters, I'll have you know.
Ugh.
All right.
Shall
So
we continue before I start, having more traps get the drop on me?
All right. Let's try and go back the way the door that we went through before, aka this
Up
one
here?
here.
the one to the north.
This one
Yep.
right here.
This is the door. This is the door that you heard all the commotion.
Well, no. This one.
Yeah. I got you. Okay. It's an empty hallway.
Yeah, I'm empty.
Okay, I need to check something. As I'm going through this room, since I'm going to be now keeping an eye on the floor,
Yep.
I'm going to be using my passive perception.
Go ahead and give it a roll. That's just wisdom, by the way. Wisdom is passive. If you're actively looking, it's perception. But That's fine. I mean, you can actively look for traps as you move. I'll give it to you for your movement. So that's that gets you 1, 2, 3, gives you 30 feet ahead of you for trap checks, and you don't see any with the 8. You can absolutely ask Namia to check for traps as well, and move her 30 feet if you wish to. Would you like to do that?
Well, if you're probably the one moving Namia, then yes.
Yeah. So moving.
5, 10,
Not check.
15.
I'm gonna slowly follow behind if you guys don't want. If it's not,
Right.
you're not triggering anything, then obviously everyone else can follow.
Right. So there is a long hallway down here that you see. If anyone wants to move up a little bit, there is a door to the south and a door directly to the west.
There. There you go.
Which should we check first?
I would say let's check.
I mean, we have 2 rogues here. We could check both doors at the same time.
Alright, then let's do that.
Saves us the hassle.
Which one would you like me to check?
Namia will check that one. I will check the one to the east.
Okay, Namia mentions as she gets close to this door, she can hear voices again behind the door.
Oh.
Okay, that must connect to the room in there. That door down there.
Then for now, check. Now we should check the other doors.
I'm gonna be there and perception
I will.
on the door.
Yep, I'll go ahead and roll perception on the south door as well for you. She doesn't. Neither one of you notice any traps on the doors.
I'm gonna check. Just try and push the door open on my end.
Okay, the door opens. Are you going to enter the door?
Going to stealth first. Before I go in.
Roll your stealth. Okay. I'll allow you to peek and tell you what you see. I'm gonna move you slightly so your light shows. But you are effectively peeking in the door.
What do you see in there?
All right.
There.
A circular shaft pierces this floor of this 40-foot diameter domed chamber. Dim violet light shines out of the shaft, revealing sickly white and gray vines that coat the walls of the shaft. The light is supplemented by 4 lit wall torches set equidistant around the periphery of the chamber. Crudely fashioned stone throne sits against the curved northwestern wall. A large iron chest serves as the throne's footstool. A sapling grows in a wide stone pot next to the throne. And you see basically 5 creatures in this room. They look, other than this one right here, Nix, they look to be much bigger versions of the goblins you've seen before.
Ooh.
Uh-oh.
Nope. What
is it? What did you see? What did you see? What did you see?
Big heavily armored boys, scary white tree, sapling dome.
Yeah. No.
Then it appears our only option is the door, or is this door.
Right.
Should we knock? I believe.
No!
But if
Do not knock!
But if we are technically visiting, this is their home. Should we not knock to be curious?
Gears.
Damn dungeon!
No, Gears. Here's an idea. If I'm guessing correctly, the door to the other room that was heading to the west, the main hall area, lead into this very same room. We could enter from 2 different points and circle what's inside.
Divide and conquer. What do you think, Blair?
I mean, we could. I mean, for the sake of like actually going through, we could probably just say they'd move through if we even move through to that door. like outside of the thing, just how like that way we circled around. So I circled around and just went through the other door.
I do. Well, the way the teams look, we need to discuss, because we should each take a rogue,
Oh yeah.
a spellcaster, and somebody. Well, we can take. Fuck. Shiver me timbers.
Erky timbers.
Yes.
Erky timbers.
Erky.
Me, Flare, and Urky will take the door down there. You three take the door here.
Alright,
All
let's
right.
get down there.
Oh,
So you guys are gonna have who's going through this door?
No,
Who's
we're
going?
not.
Well, we meant
With that.
we meant like the other door, because these two lead the same. Actually, I don't think if we do split up, they might not lead to the same place.
So you're saying someone's gonna go through this door and someone's going through the other door you heard voices
Yes.
coming in from two directions. I hear what you're saying. Okay. So that means whoever's moving. Who do you want down here? And the
It
other.
would be me, Flare, and Urky. Well, the rest of them would be.
Wait, hold on.
So how will? Here's the question: how are you going to coordinate being this far away from each other, entering the room at the same time, if that's the plan?
Well, since we would have already told them the plan, it's just it could just be like, oh, just open the door and just basically go
Hold it, hold it. I don't think we should split up.
No, actually, that's not that. I thought you were going in the other two doors, so that's fine. I mean, I'm just saying right now, one of you are going to one group, unless you've got a way and you can tell me the way you're going to determine timing on this, like how you know who's going to go in, because one group's going to end up going in before the other, unless you can tell me in a logical way how you're figuring out the timing to enter at the same time. Because you're too far away to speak to each other.
Yeah. I'm trying to think. It could be down to like a timing thing, since we left like a minute after we're gone.
You
they
could
opened the
tell
door.
them to, yeah. So movement is basically every 6 seconds you can move 30 feet. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So it would only be about 12-ish seconds from the time you guys started bolting to the other ones, but that means you need to go right into the doors at 12 seconds for the other group to know. So
Yeah. So that's what we'll have to do.
And we'll do just that.
all right. So that
Okay. who
sounds.
goes
So they're
first?
they're counting. Honestly, if the plan is just to go in the room, then everyone can move in. We'll call it at 12 seconds right now. So everyone can move in 5 feet into the room.
Oh crap! I think we should think of that
Fluffy.
left turn to Albuquerque.
Okay.
should have.
So, what once might have been a cathedral is now a goblin lair, thick with the filth of years of goblin life. Scores of wall and floor-mounted sconces filled with violet glowing fungi provide illumination. Dozens of goblins go about their daily business, which involves a lot of rudeness and violence. Along the southern wall is a heaping pile of assorted items, including wagon wheels, broken armor, rusted arms, chests, small statues, antique furniture, and artwork. So, in this room are 34 goblins, more than are even pictured here. As soon as you enter the room, some of the obviously smaller, more common-looking goblins, not the ones that are shown here.
So more or less, so these ones, and definitely not these ones.
No, ones that you don't see. 1, 2, 3, 4.
I think we made the wrong decision.
Yeah, they basically take off like out to this door and like are running away.
Oh,
There's a bunch of chaos. So Not these guys. These guys are all stay. The ones that I'm not pictured. There's a crowd in here, and it's chaos for these people that aren't basically combatants. That they
that's right. Not all of them can fight.
there's 20 non-combatants that are basically too fearful, and they flee through the exit here through this door.
Okay.
In the surprise that you guys just jumped in, I am going to give you all, because I am a kind and benevolent DM, one combat action as a air quote, even though this is not really rules as written, surprise attack, since you basically decided to bust in the room. There's a bunch of chaos. Before we roll initiative, you get a surprise attack, so go for it.
You know what, guys? I think now is the perfect time to use one of my smites.
Do it! Do it!
Let's go. You know what? Let's bring the thunder.
All right. So that's fine. Whatever order you want to go in. These things all happen basically simultaneously. Okay. I believe Thunderous Smite says you have to do a hit first.
Oh,
Does it not?
Hang on. Let me see.
Look at the details of Thunderous Smite on your character sheet.
Let's see here. I'll go to spells. Let's see here. No, series starts here. First time you hit with a melee attack during the spell's concentration, your weapon rings the thunder. Okay,
so how that works is you use a bonus action to ready Thunderous Smite. That's how smites work.
Okay.
And then when you hit,
it activates.
It activates, yes.
Okay,
on your next successful hit. So go ahead and roll a hit. Who are you gonna hit? This guy in front of you, I'm assuming?
Oh yes, absolutely.
Definitely. Oh.
Okay.
Alright. Go ahead.
Okay, so how technically would I hit him? Would I use the...
Yeah, just a melee attack, so your sword.
Just anything.
So, longsword.
Yeah,
yes.
You can use your longsword. Alright, and that is a hit. Roll damage.
Hang on, let's see here. Roll for damage for the longsword?
Yep.
Yes.
Alright.
Yeah.
Oh!
Your Thunder Smite does go off, and it's loud, it's booming in the room.
Boom.
But you notice before that even takes effect, that sword killed that goblin.
Oh,
like
wow.
it was dead before it basically blew like 10 feet this way as a dead body.
Huh.
All right, who would like to go?
I did not
Oh.
believe that would happen.
Who would like to go next?
I am definitely going next against this one.
All right.
Oh, I've been meaning to test this out for a while.
What you got?
Burning Hands. And I made sure to have this. I made sure to have this actually, ready and stuff like that.
All right.
Do it.
Okay, obviously I have to cast it at first level because I don't have anything. I don't have it higher yet technically. So
Right.
here we go.
That's on the creature in front of you. 7 points to that if it does not make a dexterity save. What does it say on a successful save? Is it half damage or does it
Half damage.
half damage on a successful save?
Wait, hold on. Why did your gift show up, Hiiro?
I didn't have it.
Oh.
All right, so that takes half damage, and of course with creatures we round that up, so that would be 4 points of damage to that goblin. All right, you got the bard, and I'll let Urki and Mia go last.
I must have really rolled shit. Cause God.
Guessing Nex is going to take the next attack.
Hold on. I did post a GIF in the
Oh,
server,
whoops,
right? 'Cause
let
I
me
need to see if I
reopen
can
my-
find it.
Yeah, you
Character
did. Yeah, you
sheet.
did.
Yeah, it closes when you.
Because I gotta find it.
So since
gotta
I
find
have
my
an
cat.
ally within 5 feet of my target,
You can do your 30 feet. Oh, so yes, so go ahead. You can do your sneak attack damage because you have an ally next to it.
ooh, that is
That's a
not
miss.
Ah.
That's a miss.
bonus action on my turn if I'm allowed it.
You are. I'm giving you a combat turn free.
To take the disengage, which means if I move away, they do not get an attack of opportunity.
That's correct.
Move back. So that's me use 25 feet of my movement. Done over.
All right, Mr. Bod. You can move your movement and do an attack. It's just like a combat turn.
Alright. And I will use my rapier against the goblin that's in front of me.
The one below you, if I looked at I'm looking at the map, or the one to your right?
One that's right in front of me, because I...
Okay, so straight below you on the map. Got it.
Yes.
All right. Give it a roll. That is a hit.
And roll for damage.
And that goblin takes 5 points of damage. It is not dead, though.
Nah. I'm not dead yet. I feel fine.
All right. Mia will take since you're next to this creature, will take a short bow attack for her attack against that creature. That is a hit. And no need to even roll sneak attack damage. That goblin is dead. Urki. I haven't done Urki in combat yet. He's been basically a heal machine. What can you do, Urki?
Me. Sorry, I'm still trying to get the GIF. I'm still trying to find the GIF again because I need to reset that up. Apparently.
Sure. Okay. That is 30 feet. So let me make sure. One was 30. It's within 30, and that was within 30. Okay. So Urki is going to cast Bless. So I am going to make a mark on the sheets. So let me see, what's a good one? What's a good one for blessed? There we go. You're blessed. And the bard is going to be blessed. And the rogue is going to be blessed, the people who are doing most of the melee damage stuff. So he's blessing you guys, so that means that as long as Urki retains concentration, you guys can, when you make an attack roll or saving throw, you can add a d4 to the number rolled. So you get basically an extra 4 points to make your hits.
Okay, I'm going to need to quickly test the GIF, so don't actually notice the thing that I'm doing. I just need to test to make sure the GIF works.
Go ahead.
Okay. There we go!
All right.
Oh, that would have been great.
What else?
And so how I'm going to do this, because there's a bunch of them and I'm not sticking them all in individually, we're going to do one roll for these boys and one roll for these boys for initiative. So everybody click your tokens and roll initiative for the first full turn of regular combat.
Oh boy,
Do it.
here we go.
Alright.
God damn it!
And I've got like, give me a mo, I got like 15 million sheets up. All right, and for these guys, and for these boys. All right.
Well, at least one of our guys goes first.
Good rolls for the goblins, so let's do a...
Yeah, but the thing is, you gotta realize one thing. There's more of them than us, so it's actually not a good thing that it's actually a bad thing that they rolled.
It is, yeah.
Okay, fair enough. Try to make a Hey, that's not a bad situation. Come to the flat.
All right.
Yeah, fair enough.
All right. Mr. Bard, it is your turn.
Get him now.
I will move.
Okay.
Yeah. And
All right. 1 sec. Because you moved out of that one's hit range, it's going to get a chance to swipe at you. The Goblin Commodore.
Yeah.
And
Oh!
no, it's a 7.
Oh, yeah, the roll's
That's-
7. Yeah.
That's the 21 would be if he had advantage, which he does not. So missed you. Took a swing with a club and missed you.
All
Swing and a
right.
miss.
And I would like to cast Thunderwave.
Okay. That's a 15-foot cube, I believe. So let me help you out here.
Should be on the 2.
You might want to actually center it right below you, actually, because that could hit like 4. I could hit like 3 of them.
Yeah. Yeah. Just to,
That's a
like there.
15-foot cube.
Yeah, right there. Yeah.
So you could
You can either-
potentially.
Oh!
4 of them.
Oh! I
Right,
like that.
right there. If you did it like that,
Okay.
you can angle it. That would actually do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, potentially 5 people within the Thunder Wave range.
Oh,
Okay.
that would make this fight a lot easier if we
Go
had
for
5
it.
of them down instead of
Go
1.
for it, buddy.
So hit your Thunder Wave.
Would it be at level 1 or 2 since it's a level 1 spell?
Do you have I think you used your level 2 spell slot, if I'm not mistaken, with
I
Cloud
believe.
of Daggers, right?
Oh, yes.
Yes, so you only have level 1 spell slots left, so it would be level 1.
Okay.
You can cast a level 1 spell at level 2, but you have to have a slot available.
Ah.
So
Yeah, 'cause I don't have
okay, so here we go. So I'm gonna do these boys here first. This guy
Come on.
right here.
No whammies, no whammies, no whammies.
Oh!
And
Thunderstruck!
and 15 points. And he goes flying back. Yeah, 12 points. 15,
Wow.
doesn't matter.
Sounds like the commoners are pretty weak.
So
Yeah.
this one here, we'll do continue to do these guys. This one here.
Okay.
Did
Con
I waste my
save.
smite?
No.
You kind of did, yeah, but that's okay.
Oh.
You
Ah!
Yeah, you didn't know.
Damn it!
You didn't know, so we're not really faulting you for that. But
Yeah,
So,
but that's 1
You
out
did,
of 5.
that was the
so
first
far.
attack of that. You didn't know what he do. So is it half damage or no damage with the Thunder Wave if the save hits?
if the save hits, let me go.
It
It
should be
should-
like Burning Hands. It should be half.
Let me go to my
what-
spell.
Some of the bard
section.
stuff is no damage if the save is made though. That's why I was
Hang on.
asking.
Hang on one moment. I need to go grab a drink while we're doing combat. Be right back.
Yep, half damage. And
Half
if it's
damage.
pushed.
And is not pushed. Well, it doesn't matter. It slumps. It resists being blown away, but this thing is also dead.
There's 2. Okay, we'll
Number
do the
no,
fireball
number
combo.
3.
Yeah, the fireball commoner at least.
Blown
Yeah.
back 10 feet
Oh!
as a corpse.
3 out of 5.
And now this goblin here.
Normal goblin.
Lower than a 14. Come on, that's all we need.
Half
2 out of
damage.
5.
Half
2 out of
damage,
5.
which would be 6. Does not get blown back, but is definitely that thunder damage does a lot.
That's
and
a
this
lot
one
of
down
damage.
This one down here saves, resists being pushed back,
Still takes.
but has
still takes-
already taken damage from those burning hands and is dead.
4 out
So.
of 5.
Excellent pincer attack,
Well-
gentlemen. Bravo.
Well done, area of effect attack. I will move this square off of the board, but if you need to use it again, I will have it ready. Do you wish to use your bonus action to do Bardic Inspiration on someone?
Nah, not at the moment. No, I'll save it.
Yeah, I'd say wait a little bit for that first.
All right, it's the commoner's turn.
All right.
We'll start up top. This one above you is not happy you just toasted half his friends.
Like 4 of his friends at once.
17 is a hit, correct? I believe. Well, you're 14 AC, right? So
Yes.
that is a point of damage.
I love it. He gets his high roll and then just 1 damage out of it.
The other one moves over and attacks and
14 AC.
misses.
Misses.
Alright.
Bonk.
This one right here moves 2, 3, 5.
Oh boy.
6.
Hi. Hi there, buddy.
It's going after you, Dragonborn.
Hi.
No, 0. It literally has a 1d4 -1. So
So-
it hits you, but no damage. Not hard enough to do anything.
It basically did the cartoon just again the bonk.
The commoner rears back his club and swings it, and then just like loses momentum and bonk on the nose. Boops the
Yeah.
sneak.
Did you just boot me?
This one 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and swings at the rogue.
Ah!
That I believe is a hit for 3 points. We got 2 more.
Yeah, I believe so. And I would say for everyone here, let's try to focus on the bear on the non-commoner goblins first, because it looks like
Yeah, the normal
they're
ones.
genuinely not doing much damage right now.
30. This one comes up and is moving up, but then takes a shot. The bard misses, and the last one down here, I believe. 2, 3, 4, moves past this 5, 6, and attacks the dragonborn. 16. I believe that's a hit,
Yes, it does hit me.
and that is 3 points of bludgeoning damage.
Ooh.
And now it's now it is the goblin's turn.
Uh-oh.
This one here that's barely hanging on goes to Scimitar the Bard.
Oh wait, oh, they're not even doing that much either. So we can really take the any order.
That's a miss.
Okay.
This other one here is taking a short bow attack at what's the distance? 30 feet.
He would either
No,
which
80.
one?
Sorry,
Which one?
that's the speed. 80. So you can get anybody in the room, I think. Yeah. Plenty.
He can hit. He can hit anybody.
So gonna shoot at that paladin that looks pretty tough up there. 21 hit, I believe it does.
Ah!
That's 3 damage.
Oh, okay. So the red number would be disadvantage. Okay, I see. I'm now understanding the numbers a lot more now. Okay.
That's a lot of damage.
Yeah, but
All
that's
right,
only
so-
that's 3 points out of like how many? So
We have 4 more to go. Goblin down here takes a shot at the rogue up top.
I believe this was a bad idea, gentlemen.
Misses the rogue. The one down below him,
hold on.
that's right here, takes a shot at Urki.
Ah.
Ooh!
Ooh.
Urki takes an arrow.
To the knee.
Ow!
Oh, he used to be an adventurer.
Arrow to the knee.
This goblin down here moves up and takes a scimitar swipe at your rogue.
And misses.
Critical fail!
Up, critical fail,
Fail.
critical fail. All
Good
right,
fail.
all right. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens.
I'm excited for this.
And that was a piercing attack out of the shadows. If you were hiding, your target sees you. Reroll your death check, so nothing really.
Nothing really.
Not a situation that matters.
No,
And this
wait,
goblin
that was
here,
slashing, I think.
piercing. It's a short. Oh no, you're right.
They
You're
were
right. You're right.
slashing.
Shoot,
Okay, so it's
I will. No, I will. That's fair. No, I was thinking I was doing short bow. You're right. So I will deal another card because I did not see what the slashing
Let's see.
was.
What do we get? What do we
Thank you
get?
for keeping me honest on it.
Yeah.
All right, do it again. Here we go. This is the slashing this time because I picked it
on.
wrong. Slashing, your target may make an opportunity attack against you. So, Nyx, make an attack against that goblin that just tried to swipe at you and failed miserably.
Revolt!
What?
Mm-hmm.
He failed hard.
Failed twice.
Adding can. I don't know if I would be able to have added it before.
That's a miss.
Ah!
Add
Damn it.
D4. Roll one. It actually wouldn't matter. It wouldn't matter. Even a 4 you're gonna miss. So nope, not worth it. And this goblin down here decides he wants to shoot at the Dragonborn. Shoot. Well, I clicked it. Let's try it again. Maybe it didn't do.
Yeah, it didn't show up.
Nope, the first one didn't matter. Didn't matter. It's definitely hit. 5 piercing.
Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh dear.
Okay, so anyone that can get down to those goblins down there might want to deal with them now. Because, like, they're physically, they're worse than the commoners. That's definitely the original plan should definitely be gone with here.
All right. Well, it's Urki's turn, and Urki will move down and cast a spell.
Okay.
Take 9 points back. Oh, not you. You. He's worried about. Oh, actually, yeah, he's gonna do the Dragonborn. You're percentage-wise, you have less hit points to deal with.
Well, I'm pretty sure I'm back up to max again.
Yes.
And
But full disclosure, Urki is down to 1 spell slot.
that is fine. That is fine because as long as we can take care of the big goblins first, because the commoner ones aren't really. Since we do know that they have the -1, so they're not gonna do it. They're not gonna be doing as much constantly.
So, Namia, do you guys wish to specify a target for her longbow or short bow?
I would say any of these goblins.
All right. Then, since this one down here shot at her, just take a shot at that one.
She'll take a shot back.
Actually, no. She'll take a shot at this one because she'll get sneak attack.
Ooh, yeah, that is
would be-
true.
That would be the smart move.
It would actually be. Yeah.
Doesn't matter. That's a miss.
Damn it.
So, it is your turn, Dragon. Wizard.
I pretty much have to attack one of the commoners because if I move at all, they're gonna hit me. So I'll go after the one above me, and I'll hit it with my quarterstaff, and I'm going to do it two-handed.
All right. That's a swing and a miss.
Ah! Jesus, stormtroopers have better accuracy than we have currently.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I don't think it's because of your helmet.
Okay. Oh boy. The thing was though, when we were coming down to this door, I did get a peek into the room because I accidentally went a little too close to the room and I saw this and I was like, I can't say anything because technically we haven't been in there yet.
Well played, by the way. I appreciate the honesty on that. So
Yeah, I got a peek. I did technically get a peek in because of that, but it didn't
that's
really
why
matter.
be careful where you move your tokens because the dynamic lighting stuff. But
Yeah. Made sure I said that because I wasn't gonna.
But I appreciate the honesty on playing if you not knowing until you actually see something. So
Yeah, and I obviously made sure to keep it quiet because I knew we would have been. Yeah. Yeah. Oh,
I do believe it is Nix's turn.
it is your turn, Rogue. What you gonna do?
Bonus action disengage.
Okay,
Aye,
you
aye,
can
15,
move away with
20,
no
25,
worries of.
30. Then I need to figure out range. Hit him, hit him, hit him, hit him. Use my short bow to take a pot shot at. Just need to click select.
That one, okay.
The one that basically tried to hit you earlier.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god.
Oh, fail.
Damn it!
Oh, the
Oh,
dice are not liking you guys today.
Oh no!
The dice gods have no mercy.
Oh no!
Oh man.
Wait, what's with the why did they change the letters now on the turn order?
Well, the team what?
Yeah, what the?
Yeah, look at the turn order. It says D-S-A.
Yeah, it's just letters.
A-E-A.
I have no idea what I did. Oh no. Okay. I did something. So hold on.
What?
Well, it's okay. We know the top of the
Yeah.
turn order was Rex, so we will just make this.
Whoops.
That's fine.
I think I know what I'm going to call this now. We'll call this Night of the Critical Roles.
All
And
right.
then we get sued by Matt Mercer.
What?
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
All right. So now the order will remain. So here we go. Critical fail.
They're all
The
What?
pierce
What happened?
cramp.
D4.
You take a one. So you'll roll a 1d4 for your bless, and then you'll roll a 1d4 to nullify. Yeah, you'll see which 1d4 you roll higher on. So the next two
Hopefully
attacks.
gets the bless. Hopefully he gets a bless higher, because then he can just nullify the penalty.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah,
And anything else you wish to do?
No.
All right.
All right.
Okay.
How far can I throw my javelin?
It should have on your javelin, if you look on your sheet, it should say there's two numbers. One is the optimal range you can throw, and past that is disadvantage. So it should
I
be
think
two
it's
numbers
20.
if you look at it.
Range 30, 30, and 120.
Okay, so 30 feet is how far you can throw it without disadvantage. So you could hit these guys, you could hit this guy. So 30 feet is around.
I'll try hitting that one. The
30
that,
feet,
That goblin,
you can
that
hit
goblin right there.
this one. Okay, with the javelin.
Oh wait,
All
wait,
right.
wait, hold on. I can hit another one. I can hit a different one.
Any of them within this
A
range.
30-foot radius. A 30-foot.
Yeah,
Basically
so-
a 30-foot radius.
So basically,
which one-
this
one
is the line
Which
right
one
along
should I,
here.
Which one should I hit first?
I would
You
say
got-
just go for the one you're originally intending for.
All right,
This
then.
guy.
Well, so you think I should hit that one?
Yeah.
All right, then we'll go with that.
Go for it.
All right. Okay.
You guys are due a critical hit.
Huh?
I said you guys are due a critical hit soon.
Come on.
All the
baby.
fails you guys roll. That's a 20. It's not a crit 20, but it's a good one. So
All right.
Yeah.
Roll for damage. Roll for damage.
all right, javelin pierces it, but it is not dead yet. And your javelin is he pulls it out and throws it on the ground. So you will need to make sure you recover your javelin if you survive combat. Otherwise, you don't have it anymore.
Oh, but it's not.
So
Yeah, that's if we survive this.
Oh, that attack,
Yeah.
Oh, that attack did not immediately kill him. Pity.
all right, we are back to your turn, Bard.
Here we go.
Okay. Okay, so we're mainly targeting the normal goblins. So I'm going to
It's right next to you.
swipe swipe at the one right next to me with my rapier.
Do it. Oh, not just a hit, a critical hit.
yes,
Go ahead,
yes.
go ahead and roll your damage.
Do it! Oh my Jesus!
Oh man. All right, so let's see what that does.
So
All
far
right,
it's-
that is
Critical
a
hit. Critical hit.
flashing attack for 13 points.
Well, it's oh yeah, it's slashing, but it's
Terrifying slash. It doesn't matter about
Dead
its
anyways.
damage. That sucker had 1 hit point left, but it's not dead. It's like demolished. Like
He's
that
just
was
gone.
like the head comes off and then the arm comes off because you were such a good slash that it went through the arm. It just drops. So that one is dead. And now it's Goblin Commander time.
Oh no!
All right, let's see.
All right. So these 3 are all like you've done a lot of damage. They are really worried about the bard. First roll of the 3 up top.
Okay.
13 and your AC is what 14, so that's a
14.
miss.
Barely
Yeah.
misses.
That's
That's a
good.
miss.
That's good.
That's a
Wow.
hit. Doesn't
Ah.
do All right,
But no bludgeoning damage.
we're gonna move down the line. This one's going to attack Urki.
Oh boy.
Not Urki. It's a hit, but does no damage. This one down here is going to attack the Dragonborn.
Oh boy.
That's a-
Oh no!
Oh, crap!
Whoa. Critical hit and 4 bludgeoning damage. Damn it!
But even more so,
Oh.
it's a critical hit.
You just-
Yeah.
So yep, and it's a bludgeoning attack.
Oh god. Okay, so
Uh-oh.
It says it's not extra damage, so that's fine. 4 points, but it says you're not going anywhere.
Oh.
You cannot take the disengage action for the next 4 rounds. So
I can't.
Ooh.
I can't disengage anyways, so it doesn't really.
you
matter.
can. That would be your action though.
Oh, okay. So I can't go. So I just take the 4 damage.
Yeah,
It's really
the
bad.
rogues can take it as a bonus action.
Oh, I
As
take
part
it
of
as a
their
normal
class.
action.
You would take it as a normal action, but I don't
Gotcha.
know that you'd be doing that anyway.
No,
So,
I
all right.
Wait,
So-
hold on. How did the rogue get over there?
He disengaged earlier.
Yeah.
Oh, right. Also,
Disengage is a bonus
Hi.
action and ran up.
basically, Hiiro, the goblin, grabbed you and said, "Where do you think you're going?"
All right.
Yep,
the other one's
pretty
taking
much.
the other one down here is taking another shot. Last one's taking another shot at
Come on.
at your friend Urki, and that is a hit and takes 1 point of bludgeoning damage. But I didn't do this last time. I need to do it now.
Oh no.
Urki has to roll. So here's the deal with concentration. The only person that really would be actually the bard and the dragonborn wizard could have things that do concentration.
Potentially.
Yeah.
It is you have to roll a either a 10 or higher, or if it's more than 20 points of damage, which you won't need till later, you have to roll half of it. So if you got 30 damage, you have to roll 15 or higher. It is a Constitution save. So 11. Urki still maintains concentration, and the bless is still in effect for the folks who are blessed.
Excellent.
All right. But now
Oh no.
it's the goblin's turn.
Now it's these guys again.
So this goblin's gonna move up and attack Urki.
Not Urki.
Poor
Okay.
Urki. Poor Urki. With the scimitar. Misses Urki. This goblin here is gonna take a shot at the rogue up here with a short bow. Because you got shot earlier with her. Critical fail! Critical fail.
Let's
Yes.
see what he did.
Yes.
A lot of crit fails today. I know we're running over time. We'll finish this combat before we end the night.
Right.
I didn't
All
realize
right.
time was, I should-
Twang! This attack was made with the bow and crossbow. Roll D10 on a
1 to
1 to
9.
9. The weapon's damage reduced. Otherwise, on a 10, the string snaps. 3. So this damage is reduced by 1 through 4. So I'm going to make a mark on him that just says, what do we got here?
That just says something. Like
Oh no, my arrows don't work.
Yeah.
Goblin down here is going to take a shot at the paladin with the short bow.
Okay.
That's a miss. Goblin down here is going to take a shot on the paladin with the short bow.
You missed.
Miss. Last goblin is going to take a shot at the bard. 5. Bard.
So that gets
So-
my health down to 13.
Yep.
5
So
points of damage.
Okay.
remember how to. There you go. Good deal. All right. But I would say as a goblin's rounds go, that's pretty good.
Oh
Right.
yeah, that was good for us.
Mhm.
Okay. Urki is going to hit this one with a club.
Get him!
All
Get
right.
him!
Urki crit hits with the.
6 bludgeoning damage.
Beautiful bitch.
That's going to
Oh.
kill it, unless it's something other than additional damage, probably.
Right.
God damn it! I don't know what that is. I clicked the wrong thing and that did it again.
Ah, whoops.
So.
Yeah.
It's something to do with
What's
cards
this?
being dealt. That's all right.
Oh.
It's something
Weird.
to do with cards being dealt. So we'll do this again and 8 and 7, 6, 5,
And then obviously going down.
4, right, and 3, and we got that's still going to be in order. All right, so let me try that again and do it correctly.
Okay, here we go.
What am I doing wrong there? Let me see. Deal. 1. Oh, I see. I'm doing the wrong thing. Deal, and what does Urki do with his bludgeoning?
Come on, see.
Triple damage, low blow.
Oh!
So that goblin is not merely
Gone.
dead, but really most sincerely dead.
Yes!
Nice.
Urki's like, yeah. Mia,
Bravo.
who do you guys want? Who do you guys want Mia to hit?
I think we should have her hit the goblins below the one that can't use its bow anymore.
Well, the one that that's
Does less-
the arrows
will
gonna
do
do
less
less damage now.
Damaged bow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because remember, it didn't roll a 10, so the string didn't snap.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. Is that who you want Mia to shoot at?
Yes.
Very good. So 20 and
Fair enough.
All right.
There's
Dead
another
goblin.
one down.
all right.
All right. Well, I'm basically just gonna do the exact same thing I did before. Try to hit the exact same goblin that tried to hit me earlier, basically.
This one.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
Hit
the
him.
exact same way of doing it.
Ah!
Ah,
I am
miss.
actually hating this. Like, I have been getting nothing but shit.
There are nights, I will tell you, and they suck, but they don't happen that often generally as a rule like that. There have been nights I've been a player and I'm like, the dice just hate me. Like nothing you can do.
The thing is,
Yeah.
when I'm rolling physical dice, I don't have this problem. Ever.
Well,
Maybe occasionally.
the dice gods giveth and the dice gods taketh away. And Nyx, it is your turn.
I am going
There
to-
are 3 goblins for you keeping track. There are 3 goblins left that are alive towards the bottom of the map.
Yeah, so you
And
might
1,
wanna
2,
just
3,
focus on that.
4, 5, 6 of the commoners left.
I'm going to aim for that one down there with my short bow.
Which one? Ping
The
it for
one
me.
down-
He said it was
This one?
is what he said.
Ah, okay. Go for it.
Get him! Get him!
Do better than me.
Yeah!
That is a hit.
Yes.
That is a hit. Hold on. Maybe it is. Stop. We'll take 8 damage if it happens. Roll
1d4.
1d4
Oh yeah.
to take away.
So damn, I have
Okay, doesn't he roll both the plus
So
and the
if you go, you can either do /R space 1d4, or you can go in the little dice on the little side menu and click d4.
Sure.
So -2. All right. It doesn't matter for the other because that would still be a hit. So
Okay.
even if the other,
Roll.
so 8 damage, which effectively
Kills it.
slays that goblin.
Yeah!
Okay.
All right.
Okay. Now we can kind of start focusing on the commoners because
Do
there's
you
only
wish
2
to do?
left.
Do you wish to do any bonus actions?
No.
Okay. Gears, run you. What you gonna do?
Alright then.
You're gonna have to move to somebody because you have no more ranged attacks. There you go.
The floor is not completely yours. Pick basically at this point. Everybody pick whoever you want as a target. Try to focus on 2 goblins maybe first, but just pick anybody because we're down to only 2 big goblins on. So
This is what we call a target-rich environment.
Alright.
Oh yeah.
Let's go. Let's try and take. Since there's no kill like overkill, let's go with the 2-handed longsword, baby.
So that means your AC is gonna be down 1, but go ahead and do it. It does do more damage.
Let's do it.
Ah. Whoops. Oh well.
Shit.
The
Yeah,
bard.
yes.
The bard. You've got 3 commoners above you. Understand if you do move away, you will get an opportunity attack, or they will have an chance to do that anyway. So.
I wouldn't move. I'd just go for an attack.
Any of these 3 are within 5 feet, and a rapier thing, or if you have a spell you want to do, whatever you can do that to.
Okay, let me see if I have any.
Yeah, one of those 3. Because that
Miss.
doesn't show all 3 in the end.
Okay, so let's use Thunderwave again and see if that can take them out.
Yeah, you're gonna have to aim it down a little bit so it doesn't hit.
Yeah, of course, so it doesn't hit.
So where are you gonna try
Markus.
Thunderwave? Where?
Well, it'll be aimed like slightly down so it doesn't hit. Well, actually, wait. The
I
cube
don't-
will.
Would it affect him though, since he would be inside it most likely?
Where? So you're trying to hit like north from you, or are you trying to go like northwest, like that?
Like, well, no, right behind me. Like, where you had it.
Down below here. Yeah, if
I think it's up a little
you're
bit.
gonna completely hit.
But go.
Yeah, it's a 15-foot cube, so anywhere you aim it, if you're gonna hit these guys.
No,
If you aim it on top of that, if you aim it on top of that dead one right there, where that dead one is, you could have actually hit like 2 of them.
You could get 2 potentially with these.
This
with,
one right.
Yeah,
here.
let's do that. Yeah.
You could do this, which would hit these.
That's fair too. I'd probably just aim it wherever it makes sense.
Let's go with that. Let's do it.
All right.
Alright.
Roll your Thunderwave.
Here we go.
All right. Yeah, even if they save,
It doesn't matter.
doesn't matter. Oh, I didn't mean to delete it. Hold on. That's
Nani?
there. No, and hold on.
Oopsies.
Yeah, I got him back. That's fine.
There we go. We're good.
I want to keep them on the board because then I'm going to move them off to calculate XP where.
Right.
I'll let you know before. I don't think it'll be enough for the next level, but I'll give you an updated thing. You know, I won't calculate it at the end of the game because there's a lot here to count, so I'll need to for next week. So, all right. Do you wish to do anything else?
I will move down to the right so I can be able to target the commoner that's.
All right.
The
commoner that you moved out of the range though does try to take a hit and misses you. So.
Good.
All right.
Friggin' idiot.
And it is the Goblin Commoner's turn. This one up here is going to take a shot at the Paladin.
Okay.
Misses. This one's going to take a shot at the bard that just moved in his attack range.
Of course.
Ah!
That's 2 points.
2 damage, so down to 11.
Thank God you're here now, because they won't be targeting. They won't be targeting just me and Urky now.
This one down here is going to do a target the Dragonborn, the one right below. Misses. This one here attacks Urky. Misses.
Same thing.
And that's all of them. We move to the goblins, of which we only have 2.
Wow.
This one is going to move
You know what? I got a better idea for the title of this episode. Swing and a miss.
up here,
Yeah, that works.
and this one's going to try to attack the bard that has been fairly devastating to his companions. Oh no! All right,
Let's see
man.
what happens.
It has been crit fail for days in this game.
I'm kind of thankful that even though I've been rolling low enough not to hit, I haven't been doing that.
Okay, well, it didn't. You have advantage, so anyone now has advantage on the next attack against this target.
I would say, whoever wants to go for it can go for it, but I would recommend that, in all honesty, have the bard go after it because he's right there.
Good idea.
All right, so this thing, I'm gonna make a note here. We'll say, oh no, he's not as good. And this one's gonna take a shot again, like in a short bow, shooting up at the rogue,
Of course.
and misses. So I believe that's only 2 goblins left. So
Yeah, that's actually everything. Wow, this is going a lot quicker now.
Urky is like looking at the power of his club because like it just demolished. It's hitting the commoner below him. Oh, Urky. Oh, Urky. Oh,
Urky got cocky.
oh, Urky, the hubris, Urky.
Oh, you gotta have some humor here, buddy. Come on.
That's right.
All right, let's see what he
Something
draws.
slipped. His AC is reduced by 1d4. No, that's
No, I think it'd be the top one.
it would be yes. That's a melee attack as far as melee range. So take 1d4 penalty to your next attack roll.
Okay.
Sounds familiar.
Yeah, it does.
All right, Namiya, you want her to shoot the goblin down here?
Yes.
All right.
We're trying to take care of the big guys first, because once they're out, we can take care of the rest pretty easily.
Understand the situation.
Come on.
19 short bow.
7 piercing damage. Oh.
Oh,
Yeah!
finds its shot right between the eyes. That goblin drops. And
Yes!
Oh, we're nearly done. We're
there.
nearly done cleaning the house.
It is your
Yep.
turn.
Okay. This time, you know what? No, fuck the one fuck the one above me. I'm going for the one below me, because apparently that one's cursed.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go for the one
Go.
below me, basically doing the
Go
exact same
for it,
thing,
Hero.
so.
Get him!
Mm-hmm.
Ow!
Ah!
Maybe
That's
just try
gotta
going for
hate you.
one-handed.
It may
Yeah.
be the quarterstaff that's cursed. I don't know.
You know, at this point, I don't even know why I keep trying.
Nix, it's your turn.
Yeah, the dice gods hate you tonight. Wow. Anyway.
Scotty?
That's it. I'm doing one-handed next time. Fuck this.
Alright, yeah.
Attacking this guy.
Oh, and you'll get sneak attack as well, so roll the attack.
And plus, I
I'm
do
going
want
to
show
use
off
my
the
dagger this time, and since the dagger is a light weapon,
Of
if I
course.
attack with it, as a bonus action, I can attack with my other dagger. However,
Alright,
I do
let's
not get the +3 damage, I only roll a d4.
So you can attack twice with that? What's the rule behind that?
The two weapon fighting rule in the attack chapter. When you take the attack action and attack while hold with a light melee weapon you're holding in one hand, you can use a bonus action to attack with a different light melee weapon that you're holding in the other hand. Player's Handbook, page 195.
Thank you.
If you're looking for that,
And
if you're looking for that specific rule.
yeah, 2 light weapons.
By the way, Dad,
And the
something's happened with
Oh
lighting.
no, you have to have the 2-weapon fighting style
That
as an option. You don't have that ability. That's like a feat or a that is the combat ability of a certain fighter that they can take.
query.
That's not everyone. Yes. 1 second. Does not one.
I noticed something about the lighting.
What?
It's suddenly everything is lit up, including the other room.
That's the other room.
Not on my end.
Not on my
Not
end.
on my end either.
Okay, let me try refreshing.
Okay.
Yeah, you might need to.
Yes.
Yeah.
That. Let me. So, what page on the player's handbook are you looking at? I will confirm that real quick, but I believe that is if you have the ability called 2-weapon fighting style.
It's actually a general rule on page in the melee attacks. The 2-weapon fighting style for fighter just lets them add on.
Right. Read that.
Attack
2-weapon fighting style for fighter, that's an ability a fighter can take.
Yeah, but on the thing I'm looking at is a general rule on page 195 for melee attacks.
All right, hold on 1 second. 195. I can get to there. Give me 1 sec.
Okay, come on.
The combat chapter.
Okay, there we go.
195.
Come on, load, please. Why am I just seeing a blank screen?
Give it a sec.
Yeah, just scroll down and see if that helps. Like scroll to the.
The problem is, Flutter, I'm just seeing a white screen.
Oh, weird.
Okay.
Can I try refreshing again?
Might be
Yeah, do that and see if that helps.
And if it doesn't, then.
It's weird.
I swear to God.
Okay. I see what you're saying.
Crit hit.
Actually wasn't aware of that as a thing, but you're correct. That is a general thing. So the second attack you will make, you do not get your
Damage modifier.
ability modifier to damage of the bonus attack. Now that is attack action. So that's your bonus. That would be your bonus action. So yes.
That's weird.
Chat. I think the Dice God just loves me right now.
Oh my god.
Oh, nice.
Ah, damn it! And I can't even see the bloody fight screen!
Alright.
Yeah, but just to explain, I just rolled a double crit.
Oh, no, I can see it. Here's the thing. I can see the chat, I just can't see the bloody screen where we're battling.
Can I ask you again if you have Chrome open with a million tabs?
No, I don't. I closed it before we started.
Okay, and the first one's hit, second one's not. Roll your damage on the first one. Honestly,
Well,
it probably.
Can I still add a D4 to that second hit? Since it's still blessed, does the blessed off?
You can, but you're attacking this one right here, right? Roll the damage. What I'm saying is it won't matter probably because they don't have a lot of hit points. You're likely just to kill it outright.
5+1, and since I get sneak attack.
Yeah, it's dead. Easy. It's dead before we even do anything else. These are fairly weak. All right, I see you in the game now, DLBot. So,
How about now?
Okay, come on, load, please. Son of a bitch!
Hey, calm down.
Sorry.
All right, hold on 1 sec. I'll come up and help you. See if I can do anything.
Un momento.
I swear to absolute Christ, if I go to roll it one-handed and I get a fucking crit, I swear to God. Now what is this about, cat? Huh? What is that for, little cutie kitty? Huh? What's that for? We'll put the turn order over on the right-hand side for now.
Hang on, that's trying to work on
Yeah. We know.
Wait, update.
Firefox is quick.
Is that way?
Also, yes, I did use an hour to get some daggers.
Fair enough. I mean,
Yeah, that's fair.
I would have probably done the same thing. If I would have either done that or I would have done Eternal.
Okay, let's
Mhm.
try this now. 20.
Let's roll 20.net. Sign in.
Okay, let's hope this works.
You can save that password.
See. Oh, wait, I didn't put it in correctly. I'm trying to.
Oops.
We're running over.
Okay, come on, baby.
Yeah, we'll literally have to stop as soon as we're done with this combat.
Okay, come on, okay. Okay, I'm in. Come on. And yes!
Finally!
Alright.
Holla frickin' Luya!
Whew. Anyway.
By the way, I know it might be a bit overkill, but I'm gonna try using one more of my smites so we're clearly gonna have to do a long rest afterwards.
Of course, it's with the
Yeah.
robot. Of course, it's with the robot. We have technical difficulties. So, all right. So, you got a goblin commoner in front of you. Is that who you're going to attack? What you going to do?
Since we're clearly gonna have to do a long rest after this, and since there's no kill like overkill, I'm gonna go for one more of my smites.
You can't take a long rest right after this.
Oh shit!
Right.
Not immediately. It hasn't been long enough time.
Oh, come on.
Well, it hasn't. You guys have probably another 3 or 4 hours before you can take a full long rest.
Son of a bitch!
Ah.
All right then. Well, shit. Then I'll just
Now,
go
there's options where you could potentially go somewhere and, you know,
Wait, and then long
and wait.
rest.
Yeah, potentially, but yes. So,
Okay.
Fuck it. I'll just go with the normal weapon.
Yeah.
Let's go with the. Should I go with longsword?
Sure.
Two-handed or
now
one-handed?
you did drop your shield, so you can pick it up if you want to do one-handed, but
You could do two-handed again.
you can do two-handed again.
One
You can.
time. By the way, music.
Oh, I think we were in combat so long. I think
It ended on its own. Yeah, some foreign
I
content.
can. There we go. Oh, I thought I had it loose.
Baby!
Whew! Yeah, that's
Roll the damage.
For damage.
Yeah, that's even without the crit, that 4 is enough that this one's dead. So,
Oh my god.
Bard, you have one. You have advantage on a goblin below you, or there's a commoner to your right.
Let's
Go with the goblin
go
below.
with
The goblin below.
yeah.
Go for the advantage.
Yeah.
Yeah. Don't go back. 'Cause
You
you
don't
don't have
need
to
to
move.
move.
Yeah,
Oh,
and if
yeah, you
you
don't have to
did,
move for
if
it.
you did, you would invoke an opportunity attack from this guy. So you don't want to do that.
Yeah.
And see if I can slash downward with my rapier. So just gonna roll.
Yeah.
And advantage didn't matter. They're both the same roll. Roll the damage.
That's funny.
Yeah. This goblin drops,
Ooh.
Damn.
and I believe that's the last. I believe we're down to one commoner.
No, actually, two.
Two.
Where's the other one?
There's
Oh,
one
down
there-
below.
there's
Got it.
one
Got it.
here,
Yeah,
and
one
there's
with a
one
flare.
above me and one below.
All right.
One above, one.
So this goblin is going to risk it, and it's going to try to run past here, which means Erky and Flare and
You're looking at opportunity attacks.
Rex can attack for opportunity. So roll an attack against the goblin that's trying to get away. He is obviously heading towards this door.
Call Ryan Steele, because we're the motherfucking Goblin Slayers.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. And okay, one-handed. Hope this goes somewhere good. You've got. I am fucking done. Like
I am so sorry.
I
don't know. That is horrible.
Oh my god.
I feel bad doing that actually.
Melee, so it's
Reroll the attack advantage against an ally within 5 feet of you. So, who do you want to roll against? Erky or
Who's got the highest hit points left between you two?
Right now, Erky's got 9 and the Bard's got the Bard has a higher ace, so
I'm just gonna have to go after the Bard because I'm gonna have to try to hit him and not actually hit
this is with advantage, so watch you roll like a crit or something.
Now watch, this is the one fucking time that I'm gonna roll a crit. Watch.
Roll it. All right, you missed the Bard.
That's the one fucking time that I'm actually happy for this.
You would have hit Erky though with advantage. With advantage, you do hit the Bard. Roll the damage.
Yep.
It's with advantage. Yeah, roll.
Damn it, Flare!
Oh
No!
Yeah, well I can't fucking help it that I've been rolling shit all night.
Wow.
So Rex takes 6 points of damage from a wild quarterstaff.
Oh my god!
Oh,
This is basically actually pissing me off.
Oh man, goblins are out because they are gone. This commoner is going to attack Erky, and oh wait, no, the other two opportunity attacks, right? Erky's going to try it. Erky misses, and go ahead, Rex, roll your opportunity attack.
Okay.
Goblin running away.
Oh, fuck! You know, in my head, I was thinking it would really suck if he ended up getting critical.
Damn it! Let's see what I roll. This time.
He's like, I'm the luckiest goblin in the world.
Oh, that goblin is no. I'm going after his
Your
ass
next
in a minute.
steal minimum.
Minimum damage. Fortunately, you're almost done. All right,
Yeah.
so let's see, 1, 2, 3. So he gets into this door, and you don't see him anymore.
Ah.
Okay,
Well, at least we got rid of the major.
Get back here, you chicken
And this
shit.
one below decides he is going to attack Erky with his club and misses. And now it is Erky's turn. Erky's going to try to smack it with a club.
Retaliation time. Oh!
Hits. Only 1 point of damage, though, and it's still alive. All right, Namiya will shoot the only target left available. That is a hit, and that is a dead goblin. All right. Because this goblin got away, we need to stop here because you're going to need to make a decision when we get back on about what you're going to do in the seconds following the last goblin dropping. Decisions you make next week when we start will determine whether or not potentially we're still in combat.
Oh, I'm following that fucking goblin. I'm gonna be hitting something one of these fucking times.
That's up to you,
Okay,
but that's where we'll leave it
but
between
yes,
now and
that
next
is going
next
to
week.
do it for this week of the Rising Legends. Holy shit, this went on longer.
Yeah. It's our longest session yet.
Yeah,
About a half an hour.
But yeah.
Oh.
But yeah, yeah, that's gonna do it for us for this week's this week, folks. Remember, there will not be an episode of the roundup this week with not much news to cover. There might be a riff. He riff on Saturday. I don't know yet. But make sure to tune in next week for of course your edition of the Rising Legends, and of course the following Saturday for hopefully a new episode of the Roundup. Anyway, now it's time for the sign-offs.
I have been your flamboyant flyer, Flutter Guy 98. Thanks to our flyers.
Scotty?
Scotty, it'd be you before me for this one, because remember.
I agree, gracious Rogue and where I'm with you, that Goblin dead. Who's a fish kebab?
Anyway, Hiiro?
I've been your spirit king in one way or a fucking another. I am downing a goblin at some point.
Whew.
Oh yeah, real funny, mister. I've been actually rolling decent tonight.
Hey, we're not laughing at you, we're laughing with you. Anyway, I, of course, have been your kind, most beloved overlord. I'm really glad. Oh, wait, hold on. Our DM should go next, shouldn't he?
It's up to you.
Oh, no, wait. Oh,
yeah.
I think DM should go next.
All right. I've been your compassionate and benevolent dungeon master. Good job, team. Good work. Good night.
You'll most likely kill us next week.
Kill you next week. And I will say, looking at the hit points, that is probably truer than you might think.
Oh, Jesus. We need to desperately really recuperate.
Yeah.
Anyway, I, of course, have been kind of a beloved overlord and ruler extraordinaire. The other team reminding them just stay passing through Toku fan. Remember that? That's and word to the wise, people. You're surrounded by a horde of goblins. Make sure you either have good luck or call in the Goblin Slayer.
Yeah.
Regardless of
I was about to say, watch what you said there.
Either way, you're most likely screwed. Oh, and always make sure to check for pitfall traps. They can be anywhere. Anyway, going for the praise on me, Lord God, Dan Kuroto, and of course, we'll see you all next time.